just past Soledad Canyon. The right three lanes are blocked. Only the left lane is open, so that's causing some backup before you get to Soledad Canyon. Checking out some slowing. This is in the Sepulveda Pass, the 405 South Skirball Center. Down to about Sunset Boulevard. We've got a couple of lanes that are closed, and that is causing some slowing. Just a little delay as you pass by. We do have some Caltrans work in the valley also in Encino, the westbound 101. Caltrans working in lanes there. Heading through Orange County and 405 heading southbound. Expect a full freeway closure. That is from Fairview to the 73, and a little bit of slowing as you head through Westminster. There's a couple of lanes closed on that northbound 405 right about Westminster Boulevard. We've got a little bit of slowing also just a heads up on the 405 South at the 22. Make Caliber Garage Doors your #1 choice for new garage doors. Get $200 off. As always, to Bottom Fields and Holloway. Caliber GarageStores.com. CaliberGarageStores.com. Next report at 11:35 with more reports more often. KNX News 97.1 FM.
And we're going to have a nice day weather-wise. Few degrees cooler, little tiny bit of a cool down, but by Wednesday, Thursday, it keeps right back up again, and we'll see triple digits in the deserts at least. Maybe a thunderstorm Thursday or Friday in the mountains, but otherwise, upper 70s at the beaches, and all, as we said, to the triple digits in the desert areas. Right now in Burbank, clear skies and 73 degrees. I realized I had termites. Still gives me the shivers. Hey, it's Vicki Moore. We're thinking, what do I do now? Friends and neighbors, they have their opinions, and then there's the internet. In the end, I called Pacific Coast Termite, and I'm so glad I did. It just takes one phone call, and they send out a uniformed technician to your home or your business to do a free, thorough inspection. In my case, we talked for a while. I didn't feel any pressure. I got all my questions answered, and then I decided to go ahead with the treatment. Pacific Coast Termite uses orange oil and Ultraset, and what that means is there's no big tent over your place telling thieves you're away, no packing up, no boarding the pets. Everybody just stays home during the treatment. It's that convenient. Call now, you're going to get 10% off and a 2-year guarantee, and the experienced team at Pacific Coast Termite, well, they can work around your busy summer schedule from San Diego to Santa Barbara. So call them, 800-PACIFIC, that's 800-PACIFIC. Or PacificCoastTermite.com.
Restrictions apply. Hey guys, let me tell you something about Hollywood Suits. I couldn't believe my eyes when I walked into the store. It's like walking into an entire city block of menswear. They have a selection that's more than 50. Folks, hear this out. 3 quality men's suits for $3.99, or 3 woolen cashmere suits for $4.99. That's right, 3 wool and cashmere suits, the best fabric on earth, for $4.99. Plus, accessory items at no extra charge. They carry big names like Armani. Orange County, or visit them online at HollywoodSuits.com. Hollywood Suits, they fit everyone.
If you've been in a truck accident, call East 4424 Jacob.
By the demo group. Attention, this is an important notice for anyone who has been implanted with a toe implant. Cartiba is a synthetic cartilage implant that is used to treat great toe arthritis, and recent reports indicate the Cartiba implant has a greater than expected failure rate. Once the implant fails, it can cause component fracture, inflammation, infection, and allergic reaction. Symptoms of a failed Cartiba implant can also include debilitating pain, immobility, throbbing sensations, and decreased range of motion. As a result, additional surgery or revision surgery may be necessary. If you or a loved one were implanted with a Cartiba Great Toe implant and later suffered implant failure or other injuries, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call us now at 800-352-0238. Our experienced attorneys will fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Time is limited to file a claim, so call now, 800-352-0238. That's 800-352-0238. Again, 800-352-0238.
97.1 FM, Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station. Good evening, I'm Maggie McKay. Our top local story at 11:30. A mother and a son were reunited after a pursuit. The boy's mother said arrested in the Crenshaw. Trying to link the suspect or suspects to 6 overnight armed robberies at 7-Eleven stores that have left at least 2 people dead and 3 others wounded.
A string of robberies reportedly began in Upland about 1 in the morning, progressed to Ontario, and then in rapid succession there were hits in stores in Riverside, Santa Ana, Brea, and La Habra. People were killed in the Santa Ana and Brea holdups. 2 were wounded in La Habra, 1 in Riverside. Officials definitely believe the La Habra. Officials of Riverside and Santa Ana say there are, in their words, considerable similarities in a number of the cases. Police released a photo of a masked suspect about 5'10", 160 pounds, wearing dark clothing, but so far they've not been able to confirm if a common vehicle was used in the string of robberies. Pete Demetrio, KNX News, 97.1.
2 members of an Asian family, the victims of an alleged hate crime in North Hollywood, were in court. Their accused attacker said he's not guilty, but that's not what makes sense.
This husband, wife, and daughter were attacked in a North Hollywood fast food drive-thru back in May. The suspect, allegedly hit their vehicle with his steel racial slurs, ripped 2 of the husband's wrists, and grabbed the man's wife by the neck. Weber is charged with a felony for attacking the man, but a misdemeanor for attacking the woman. The victim's daughter says she went directly to the deputy attorney handling this case, took issue with that misdemeanor charge.
I forcefully asked DA Kim as to why it was only a misdemeanor battery and not a felony. It should just be more a misdemeanor. He was being choked to death. So I argued that he's willing to talk and he's willing to push that.
For now, Nicholas Weber is being held on $150,000 bail. It is unclear until he's facing more serious charges. Craig Figner, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
Firefighters are battling a wildfire in Yosemite National Park that rapidly increased in size over the weekend. The Washburn fire has burned acres and is 25% contained. It's threatening a grove of giant sequoia trees. Fire spokesman Stanley Berkshire says weather is affecting the firefighting effort.
The forecast right now indicates that there will be a heating trend through the week. So we're looking for tougher firefighting conditions in the next 72 hours.
A spokesperson for the park says firefighters are in saving the iconic tree.
So far, we have not had any giant sequoia burn, which is wonderful. We've done a lot of preventative measures. We've done prescribed burning over the years.
Dave, the temperature really fog a lot. It's scary.
May be able to get around immunity from current vaccines as well as previous infections. USC Professor Dr. is keeping track of these developments.
You couple remarkably infectious with immune evasive, and then you have another wave in the country. And we're going to continue seeing that until we can get vaccines that are either broad spectrum, that is, represent all of coronavirus potential, or until we can stop the virus, which is going to be a long time away.
2 cases of the subvariant have just been discovered in California. More people are now eligible for the monkeypox vaccine in LA County, but the supply is limited, so the vaccine will only be available to high-risk people specifically contacted by the Public Health Department. Infectious disease expert Dr. Jeffrey Klausner with USC tells KNX he thinks public health officials are doing a better job now with monkeypox compared to the start of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yeah, I think we're learning their lessons in terms of earlier and more widespread communication, having clear response plans, putting in place partnerships with most affected communities.
Dr. Klausner says state and federal government were caught off guard and haven't provided enough vaccine doses yet to public health agencies. But he says he expects that to change with more vaccine doses on the way. 11:35. Together every 10 minutes on the 5. Here's Arnie Pablo.
Looks like a good chance in clear. Not too long ago, 14 South past Soledad Canyon, all lanes are now open, so that crash has been completely cleared to the roadway. If you're traveling through the valley, you're going to see some Caltrans work in a number of spots, including in Burbank along the 5 north and south between Hollywood Way and Rodrigo. We've also got on the 5 north at Sunland Boulevard. This is in Sun Valley. It looks like somebody was shooting some fireworks at traffic from an overcross. So you might want to be cautious in that area. CHP is headed there to get that checked out. On the 5 South, the connection to the 170, we've got an object in lane that's being reported in the carpool lane. Caltrans work on both the eastbound and westbound 101 freeway between Woodland Hills and Encino. We've got some slowing through the Sepulveda Pass. The road work being done on southbound 405 just past Kermel Center Road. They have cleared a crash from the eastbound 105 to the north 605. And look out for a full freeway closure on Costa Mesa. That's for the southbound 405 from Fairview to the 73. Next report at 11:45. More reports more often. KNX News 97.1 FM.
Nice day ahead weather-wise. Overnight lows in the 50s and 60s for the most part. Mostly clear skies over at the beaches, and then there's some cloud cover, but that will clear tomorrow. And Friday we'll see triple digits in the desert areas, and maybe Thursday some thunderstorms in the mountains. Right now in Los Alamitos, Bear and 66 degrees, Avalon 64, and in Northridge it's 70.
Why would a plumber just tell me what it costs to unclog my drain over the phone? Is it that complicated?
No, it's not. It makes no sense at all. They obviously have a price.
Whoa, you've got a nice aroma. Who are you?
Mike Diamond, the Smell Good plumber.
Will you tell me how much to unclog my drain?
$99.
Well, you haven't seen it.
Don't need to. Doesn't matter if it's a kitchen sink or mainline sewer stoppage. The Smell Good plumbers at Mike Diamond unclog almost any drain for $99.
Almost.
Yeah, there are a few exceptions, but you can read all about them on our website before you call. Just go to thesmellgoodplumber.com.
Wow, you're up front and everything. I just called a guy named Bubba who wouldn't tell me anything.
No Bubba's here, ma'am. Just professional plumbers who show up on time, smell good, and unclog drains for $99. Call us. 1-800.
Mike. Contractor license number 399170. The tobacco industry uses flavors like menthol to hook kids on nicotine. Parents, know this. 1. 4 out of 5 kids who've used tobacco started with a flavored product. 2. Minty menthol makes toxic nicotine seem harmless. 3. Flavors like menthol allow addiction to happen fast. Protect kids from a lifetime of addiction. Go to flavorshookkids.org for more.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Looking for the most cash for your rare coins, precious metals, jewelry, or collectibles? Do need to know about it. CEO Tangible Investments is paid up to 5 times more than his so-called competitors. Shop the competition and call him last for a free result. Call 800-885-1400.
Hi, I'm Aaron, the founder of California Deluxe Windows. Good energy efficient windows help your home installation. The wrong windows can make your house feel like a sauna. Hot, hot, hot. You shouldn't have to walk around your house in your birthday suit. We designed our windows to have more weather stripping and a unique 1-inch interlock feature to keep your home cool as a cucumber. And our installation technique is so precise, we do not break your stucco. Your house could be covered with potato chips and we wouldn't crack one.
If you're looking for beautiful custom fit windows and doors that help beat the heat, call California Deluxe Windows right now. You get 25% off your entire order during their hot summer sale. Call California Deluxe Windows 800-846-5700. That's 800-846-5700. 800-846-5700.
Terms and conditions apply. See you. 74518.
Our windows have a story to tell. Shouldn't yours?
My name's Aaron Dufresne. Just for Chris Perez. I work for American Vision Windows. When you see smiles on people's faces enjoying what they're doing, that changes everything.
Everybody's here to help and take care of our customers.
American Vision Windows is one of the most family-oriented companies I've ever worked for.
American Vision Windows continues to revolutionize the home improvement industry, one customer at a time, while changing the lives of our employees for the better.
Happy employees, happy customers.
They were efficient, they were courteous, and the installation, it was beautiful.
See the difference that new windows can make in your home.
Combine any two of these offers and save up to $2,200. Free expert installation, free upgrade to the Sun Matrix, free sound down package, no payments, no interest for 12 months. Choose any two and save. Call 888-231-3288. For all offers, call or see website for details. Offer expires 7/31/2022. See SLB number 778326.
Breathe clean air every day with IQ Air's Plus Purifier. IQAir.com/US.
4 minutes away from a Tech of You Drive with Tanya Campos. Former Trump advisor Steve Bannon is now willing to cooperate with the January 6th committee, but a former federal prosecutor tells she questions his motives.
Bannon has had a change of heart. He says he wants to testify publicly about what he knew, saw, and heard in the run-up to January 6th.
Steve Bannon violated the law 9 months ago, and he can't erase that violation of the law by now offering to testify.
Barbara McQuaid is a former U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Michigan.
You know, there's always been this imaginary assertion of executive privilege, which, number one, Donald Trump never asserted. Number two, it wasn't his to assert. Number three, Steve Bannon was not subject to it.
McQuaid says the Justice Department knows full well what Bannon is doing. He's simply a gimmick. KNX News 97.1 FM.
Complete coverage of tomorrow's January 6th committee hearing on KNX beginning at 7 a.m. A drug company is asking the FDA to approve a birth control pill women could buy without a prescription. It would be the first birth control pill in the country women could buy over the counter. OBGYN Dr. Kate White with Boston Medical Center told KNX she understands safety concerns, so people be able to know that they are safe to use it. Can they screen in or out? They know how to read the label.
And studies have shown time and time again that women are absolutely able to tell if they are eligible to use the pill. In fact, they are just as good as doctors at being able to screen themselves for using it.
White says that over-the-counter birth control pills could help many women and teenage girls avoid unwanted pregnancies. She says it's not always easy to visit a doctor because getting an appointment and dealing with insurance can be barriers. The company making the request says it's been in the works for a while, and this is not in response to the overturning of Roe v. Wade. Coming up, we'll check in with Tanya, who says in Costa Mesa on the 405 South at Fairview, there is a full freeway closure. She's got the details.
They're pounding on the door. They're calling on the phone. It's bud collectors. It's those credit cards you ran up trying to start your business. Now you found out that DBA hurts the family and brings the pain home. For over 40 years, Ray Reynolds has helped customers get millions in credit. Ray Reynolds will get your score above 750. Do you need 50,000 of corporate credit? Now you can call Ray's webinar at 800-486-9020 and get your credit score up to 750 and receive a $1,000 cash credit card within days. That's 800-486-9020.
70% of the Fortune 100 choose Zoom. With phones, chat, workspaces, apps, events, and video in a single platform, Zoom powers all your communications. Large enterprises, small businesses, and individuals use the secure Zoom platform to enable new ways of working, learning, hosting events, and supporting their customers. And now you can save 15% on meetings, chat, and phones with the Zoom United bundle. Visit zoom.com/bundle. Zoom, how the world connects.
KNX News is now 97.1 FM. Set a preset on your radio. Southern California's only KNX News 97.1 FM. Everything you need, every time you listen.
It's 11:44. I'm Maggie McKay. Coming up on KNX News 97.1 FM.
I'm Art Sanders. For the All-Star Game next week, Dodger Stadium food and beverage workers vote to strike.
2 people are dead after armed robberies at 7-Eleven stores in Southern California. Those stories coming up in the next 15 minutes, but first, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5. Here's Tanya Campos.
Just got a report of a crash on the 10 East at Fraser Street. This is in Baldwin Park. They're going to shut that off-ramp down. There was a car that took that off-ramp a little too fast and crashed into that off-ramp. So they are going to shut that down until they get that cleared. Other side of the freeway, you're going to be slow through West Covina, so westbound Temple Pacific over to Francesino. A couple of lanes are closed. Let's tell you about those full freeway closures in Orange County. Wasn't in Costa Mesa, that's the 405 South. It's shut down at Fairview. We now have a closure in Fountain Valley. The northbound 405 is closed at Brookhurst. They will divert you off the freeway for that closure. We've got a crash being reported on the 57 South at Tonner Canyon Road. Looks like a 2-car crash. Everything and everybody are all over on the right shoulder. 60 East at Hacienda Boulevard. Look out for a lot of furniture. Like